Have you ever been punished for doing too well? It seems counterintuitive, even unjust. Yet, history whispers cautionary tales of those who learned this bitter lesson the hard way. Ambition, talent, and even success can be dangerous weapons in the wrong hands, especially when they accidentally eclipse those in power. This brings us to law number 1 of the 48 laws of power: never outshine the master. It's a principle as old as time itself. Fail to heed it, and you risk igniting the flames of envy and insecurity in those who perceive you as a threat. The desire to impress those above us is natural. We crave recognition for our hard work and talents. However, there's a fine line between impressing and outshining. When we cross that line, we transform admiration into envy and security into fear. The master, in this case, represents anyone in a position of power. It could be a boss, a mentor, or even a ruler. These individuals have often clawed their way to the top. They are acutely aware of the precarious nature of power and constantly on guard against potential rivals. Few stories illustrate the dangers of outshining the master better than that of Nicolas Fouquet, the superintendent of finances under King Louis XIV of France. Fouquet was a man of considerable talent and ambition who managed to amass a significant fortune during his tenure in office. His financial acumen and strategic investments made him one of the wealthiest men in France. With his immense wealth, he commissioned the construction of Vaux-le-Vicomte, a lavish chateau that surpassed in grandeur anything the young king himself possessed. The chateau was a marvel of architecture and design, featuring exquisite gardens and fountains. Fouquet, blinded by his success and eager to showcase his achievements, decided to throw a lavish party in honor of the newly crowned King Louis XIV. He spared no expense, intending to demonstrate his power and influence. The preparations were meticulous, with the finest foods and entertainment money could buy. Little did he know that his grand gesture would be his undoing. The king, feeling overshadowed and threatened by Fouquet's display of wealth and power, would soon take drastic measures to curtail his superintendent's ambitions. Section 4. A spectacular fall from grace. King Louis XIV, known as the Sun King, arrived at Vaux-le-Vicomte to witness a spectacle that would forever alter Fouquet's destiny. The Grand Chateau was a marvel of architecture and design, a testament to Fouquet's taste and ambition. The opulence of the chateau, the sheer extravagance of the festivities, and the subtle reminders of Fouquet's wealth all served to ignite a firestorm of envy and suspicion in the young king's heart. The lavish banquet, the glittering guests, and the sumptuous surroundings were all too much for Louis to bear. Louis XIV, already insecure about his own power and legacy, saw Fouquet's display as a direct challenge to his authority. The king's displeasure was evident, his stern expression betraying his inner turmoil. He felt threatened, even humiliated, by his own minister's audacity. The grandeur of the event only served to deepen his sense of insecurity and resentment. Within weeks, Fouquet was arrested on trumped-up charges of embezzlement. The swift and decisive action taken by the king left no room for doubt about his intentions. His dazzling chateau, the very symbol of his success, was confiscated by the crown. The once celebrated estate now stood as a stark reminder of the king's wrath and Fouquet's spectacular fall from grace. Section 5. The high price of overshadowing. Fouquet's story serves as a stark reminder that power is a jealous mistress, always watching and waiting. It demands constant vigilance and an acute understanding of its delicate dynamics, where one misstep can lead to ruin. By outshining his king, Fouquet unwittingly signed his own downfall, a fate sealed by his own brilliance. He failed to grasp the fundamental truth embodied in law number 1: never make your master feel inferior. What about you? Have you ever been in such a precarious position? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your success or talents made others uncomfortable, perhaps even envious? Have you ever inadvertently overshadowed someone in a position of power, causing tension or resentment? Remember, sometimes it's better to be underestimated to achieve without appearing to. The art of subtlety can be a powerful tool. After all, the shadows are often a safer place to reside than the blinding glare of the spotlight, where every move is scrutinized. Please subscribe to Siddhi Shri, share this video, and comment your point of view. Your engagement helps us bring more insightful content to you.